A small dump before we see a massive pump for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, XRP, and altcoins in general. That is what we are going to discuss today, guys. I do have a couple of very important charts I want to show you. I also want to update you on the recent price actions we're seeing. And yeah, guys, very exciting things today to talk about because Bitcoin is also right at resistance right here. So anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Make sure to stick around for all of this information. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And we talked about Bitcoin wanting to make another impulsive move up in yesterday's video, because you can see that we had an uptrend right here. We had sideways action, and this typically leads into another impulsive move. And we have seen that move. You can see right here, but we also knew that the big resistance, my orange line at $99,800, this is huge resistance. And we knew that the bears, they were going to try to defend this area extremely hard. And that is what is happening right now. And I have to say, the fact that we are not dumping, let us go to like the 4-hourly time frame. So, okay, we just recently had this move upwards, actually. I just woke up, so I didn't know exactly how many hours already passed by today on the daily candle. But, okay, so it was just 1 hour ago, essentially, where we went up and had this push towards $99,800. So this tells me that the fact that the bears did not make us go down lower here, they are not really pushing down the price. So the buying pressure is still very strong here. And on the hourly time frame, having this trend here. So this is a little bit of a parabolic trend, of course, meeting resistance here. So this is looking great, guys. The bears are not able to push us down much lower for now, at least. Let's see how this is going to progress. But this looks really like it wants to break out higher. And of course, it was only a matter of time always until we were breaking out anyway. But to see us not having a greater push down by the bears here is actually very confident. And that is also very nice, the fact that in yesterday's video, you know, I compounded on the 100x challenge. I took the profits that we had been making here, I compounded it back into the bot. So yeah, that was a good move, because now you can see that we have made even more profit with that move moving up. So we're finally starting to actually accelerate here. So with the current profit, $11,149 plus $500, we're at about almost at $11,600. So we're starting to get somewhere slowly but surely. The 100x challenge, we're starting to accelerate towards the upside. Anyway, I will talk more about that in a little bit. So for Bitcoin, still looking bullish, still expecting us to, even though this is a very key level of resistance, and we might have a situation where the bears also make a greater push, but this looks like it wants to go up higher. So if anything, I am expecting us to break this, but we could have a little bit of a drop before we see that big push. So let us look at this. Of course, I am not selling any Bitcoin. I'm not selling any of my altcoins at this point. But yeah, I'm looking at this very, very carefully. So if we look at Ethereum, so Ethereum, right? Oh, actually, before we talk about altcoins, one other thing I want to say is that we could see a small dump, not only because of the resistance here, but also because if you look at MicroStrategy, he once again, Michael Saylor, has been teasing that he wants to announce a new purchase. Now, this is important because every time in the past when he has announced a purchase, Bitcoin dumps. So the buying that we're seeing right now, could this be MicroStrategy buying Bitcoin here, and that he is about to announce, because on Mondays, usually he does announce that he has bought Bitcoin. Last Monday, he announced that he only bought $209 million worth of Bitcoin, and the market's dumped. But I think at some point, guys, this is going to stop being the truth. At some point, well, for one, I think that he should stop announcing these purchases. He should stop doing these things because it just leads into a dump so far. But at some point, it is going to stop leading into a dump because the market will be expecting it, right? So now, for instance, when he was teasing that he is going to announce another Bitcoin purchase, because the market is expecting him to do this now, they started to short the market, or they should be starting to shorting the market, and that could lead into the market actually going up, right? So we will just have to wait and see what he is going to announce today. Most likely he will announce something like this, which typically leads into a drop for Bitcoin. But maybe at some point it is going to stop doing that. So maybe even today it will not lead into a dump. But I'm just showing you what has been happening in the past, and then you make your own decision based on that if you think we are going to go down or not. But those are the two main things right now. MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor announcing that they bought Bitcoin, which typically leads into a dump, and also the big resistance right here at 99,800. My orange line is keeping the price for Bitcoin down right now, but eventually, even if we do see a dump, we are going to break this towards the upside. Now, let us jump over to altcoins. So Ethereum still looking very, very strong. Going up, impulsive move after this pattern right here, which we were talking about. And we have seen this pattern play out right now. And now we are looking to establish a bullish trend towards the upside. So we're finding support of my orange line, 3,621. If you look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, this is beautiful because we can go up by another 10% for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin and still not be at the resistance here. So I am expecting Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin by at least 10% here. So that is something to keep your eyes on for Ethereum. For Solana, same thing here. After having that massive impulsive move based on the patterns that I was talking about, this pattern right here, we saw that breakout. We have seen this play out right now. We're consolidating, and you can see same thing here. This typically leads into another impulsive move. You're seeing the same thing for Ethereum. Impulsive move, this typically, oh, this is Solana. So here, this typically leads into an impulsive move, and we're finding support. Same thing with Bitcoin here. You can see boom up, consolidation right here, typically leads into an impulsive move upwards. So it's looking really, really good for Solana, for Ethereum. Everything is looking good. And you can see that also Dogecoin, I know a lot of people took this breakout trade and you rode this massive run towards the upside. And also for all of the people who were saying that these patterns does not matter, like you are a fool, they lost out on a lot of profit. So try to disregard the noise and try to just trade, right? Try to make money in this market, guys. It is very, I wouldn't say it's very easy, but if you have a good structure and you have a good trading method, it is definitely way easier than just jumping back and forth between positions based on your gut feeling. So these patterns, they do tend to be very important. And you can see that we went up at 25% here for Dogecoin, and like clockwork, right at my orange line here, meeting resistance also for Doge. Now, if you look at Cardano, same thing for Cardano, massive pump here. We're still consolidating. So we went up by 25%. We've been consolidating for 3 days. So that is something that you're seeing right now for most of the altcoin market. You're seeing consolidation after that big move. And I'm expecting us to go up higher. Also for XRP, big move, consolidation right at my orange line right here. It's trying. So this looks a little bit more sketchy because you can see that this is accompanied by essentially lower highs here as well. So we will have to watch this, guys, for XRP. But if we can hold this level at $2.40, that is looking really, really good for XRP. If you look at the altcoin market in general, you can see that the total chart, which is Bitcoin and the entire crypto space essentially, we have broken above this key orange line right here. I'm expecting more upside. If you look at the others chart, which is the altcoin market, broken away from this pattern, obviously, which I was talking about and warning you about. And we have gone up a lot since then. And this also looks like it wants to go higher. So essentially, guys, I'm still extremely bullish on Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on altcoins right now. So this is very, very cool to see. Now, I want to talk about my trading strategies as well. So for Bitcoin, up $281,000. For Ethereum, $175,000. For Solana, $140,000 and $85,000 for Dogecoin. So things are going really, really well with these trading strategies. For the 100x challenge, just like I showed you, we have made so far 11,149 plus 431. So call it, we're getting close to $12,000, which is 20% gain in just 14 days since we started this 100x challenge. So for everyone that joined me when I started this and you watched this video right here, 100x challenge, congratulations to you. You've made already 20%. So that is great to see. Of course, it is not too late to also join. We're just getting started right here, but we're starting to accelerate. And what I'm going to do, guys, I showed you this compounding chart yesterday, and I showed you if we compound 5% 20 times, we're going to reach $26,000. Now, what a lot of people told me yesterday is that I should continue to compound with this method right here, by editing the price range, because many people are using lower amounts here. And since the minimum to invest in this thing is $400, 414, so a lot of people are not able to, even if you release the grid profits, you're not able to do that. So most people want me to continue to compound in the way that I've been using here by editing the price range. So I will continue to do that. But there is a little bit of a fun experiment. How many times do we need to compound 5% in order to reach 100x? So 100x from my $10,000 would of course be, if we go here to the 100x challenge, so to reach $1 million from 10,000, it would be 100x. So we need to reach $1 million essentially. And how many times do we need to compound 5% in order to do that? Well, let me show you right now. We're currently at 4%, so I will wait until this is at 5%, and then I will compound again. Yesterday we compounded and we've done it a few times. So how many times have we essentially compounded? Let's say we are at 11,500 right now. So we've been able to compound 4 times, even though the first compound I did was like 10%. The second one was, I don't know, 5% or something. But anyway, 4 times we have compounded 5% essentially. Now, if we compound 20 times, that means that we will end up with 26,532. Now, how many times do we need to compound in order for us to reach $1 million? I think that this is less than you think. So if we compound 60 times, you can see that we're already reaching $186,000. If we compound 80 times, you can see we have reached $500,000. If we compound 5%, 100 times, we're already at $1.3 million. So if we compound it 90 times, 807, compound it 95 times, we're just about, so let me see here, 94. So yeah, 95 times, and we are crossing $1 million, which is a $10,200 gain. So how quickly can we compound 95 times? Let's say, I mean, it depends. It depends on the price, obviously, of Bitcoin here, and how, like, the algorithm needs dumps to make profit. The unrealized profit needs pumps to make profit, right? So that is the balance right here. We need enough drops to not get liquidated. So we can go down to 86, let's say we go down to $87,000 and then back to $99,000. That would be absolutely beautiful for the algorithm right here. That is when you see stuff like this, where we have made $20,000 so far on Solana, and for Ethereum we have made $107,000. Even though the position itself is only up 68, we've made an additional 107 due to the algorithm. But we need that volatility in order for the algorithm to do that. So as long as we see dumps and then we come back up, the algorithm will continue to make a lot of profit. So that is great to see. But yeah, 95 times we need to do that. We have done it 4 times already in, I think, 10 days or so. So that would be great. That will be great, guys. And I will continue to show you everything right here, of course. And you don't have to do the 100x challenge with Bitcoin if you don't want. In fact, I am going to do a revamp of all of these videos right here. Not the 100x, not the leverage trading tutorial, but the tutorials for my trading strategies. I will condense these into one video because a lot of things have changed, and a lot of people, they just don't want to watch, 4 videos right here. So I will condense the most important information. These will still be available, of course. You have all of the history right here, and everything you need to know, you have it right here. Even since 2022, you have the most important videos. So these will still be available right here for you to watch, of course, but I will make one condensed video kind of summarizing everything that we have learned here and everything you need to know into one particular video, and I will show you that. So that will be available very, very soon. I will also integrate the exit strategy into that particular video. So I will talk about everything in that. So make sure to subscribe, activate the bell icon if you want to see that. But if you want to join my 100x challenge or my trading strategies in general, go down to the description of this video. You have Pionex. Sign up to Pionex by using this link right here. Claim the deposit bonuses, this one, and then you can copy my 100x challenge right here on this Bitcoin strategy. And then you have Ethereum, Solana, and Doge right here as well. If you want to use it for any other altcoin, click on this link right here. It is going to take you to this page right here. And here you have it for Cardano, for AVO, for AGold, for auction, AVAX, whichever coin you want, you have it right here. And you just click on the link here to the right, and it is going to set up that strategy for you. There is some coins that I need to update the ranges for. I will go ahead and do that today, guys. So be on the lookout for new settings for these strategies right here. Okay, that is what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.